All right, Geekscapists, we're back at the Shout Factory booth, this time with MC Bat Commander himself.
Yo, 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 in the place to be, Shout Factory.
Yeah, Shout Factory is the company that has put out the Season 1 DVD of the Aquabats Super Show. I got it, I watched it, I crushed it. It was amazing.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good binge watching, I think, the Aquabats Super Show. Really, that's what we wanted, is people to binge, you know. And that's how I eat, so why wouldn't I watch that way?
Definitely, definitely.
It's like we're creating good habits for America, binging.
So now that Season 2 is 5 episodes in, looking back to Season 1, what were some of your favorites, some of the highlights from Season 1 that stick out in your mind?
Oh, Season 1, man. Just getting through it. I think surviving, it's kind of like, I can't compare it to combat because that would be incredibly insensitive and stupid, but you know, we had some difficulties making that show, and long days, long nights, flu-like symptoms, hives, rashes, many rashes. But just getting through it was great, and you know, even right at the very end, like literally shooting stuff with a crew of like 2 people, or you know, whether it was the Cobra Man fight or the fight with Space Monster M, which we shot in our parking lot. I mean, just thinking back how we got through it is pretty awesome. So.
Definitely. So the
to us, it's awesome. To you might be thinking lame. Aquabats lame.
No, Aquabats
hey, we
not
liked
lame.
it. Okay, he asked me.
So now that the mini season for Season 2 is over, is there anybody for Season 2 that you would love to have?
Yes, I'd love to have someone on Season 2. This guy right here. I want him on Season 2 really bad. That guy over there. I want him on my show. You're cast. Anyway, he's a little shy.
Yeah. But is there anybody that you would love to work with that you
you know, there's so many people, actors and bands and artists that we'd love to have on the show. I mean, the list goes on and on and on, but we've talked to a few people about coming on the show, and I don't know. I could float it out there, but it might jinx it, so.
Is there
I just want Bill Murray to be on our show as my dad.
It would be perfect.
I think I just want Bill Murray as my dad, period.
Who doesn't?
Like, take me golfing and talk about when I was in high school and how he's glad I made it through it and stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I have a heart-to-heart with my dad, but he's not really my dad.
He's everyone's dad.
He kind of is a little bit.
Yeah. So as
thanks, Bill.
As a director, where do you, I guess, pull your creative juices from? What are stylistically? Is there anybody you look up to, or anybody you're trying to channel when you're organizing your episodes?
I think there's an aesthetic that we shot for on the show that was kind of going against the grain of what's out there. It seems like ever since Tim Burton's Batman, like superhero movies have to be incredibly dark and like shadows everywhere. And now with CGI, with a lot of computer graphics, it seems like you're using a lot of dark masks to mask things or matte things out. Yeah. And there's like this very pervasive like darkness that's cast over a lot of action movies or sci-fi or superhero movies, and I wanted to go the other way. And you know, coming out of making Yo Gabba Gabba, where everything is like day glow and bright, we wanted the Aquabats show to really pop. And looking at old movies like, you know, David Lean movies or Sergio Leone, where they would like be in the hot sun, but they would have giant lights just baking everything, and there's no shadows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like totally flat lit. And we try to do that a lot on our show.
Yeah.
Or the old Batman. You look at the old Batman '66. The only times there would be shadows and stuff is when they like do the Dutch angles of the bad guys, and there'd be like weird lighting.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like Batman is like he's baked. You know what I mean? Like you can't see any shadows, and that's something we wanted to do on the show because we feel like there's nobody doing that, and I like that. It's because it's like eye candy. You can see all the colors, and especially in HD now, if you can work a lighting scheme where everything is really hot and colorful, and these are really popping, I just think it looks cooler, you know. And I don't know, like I'm just tired of seeing like bad guys in the darkness, you know. Like
Yeah. Hiding out and
I'm a bad guy.
Or
So-
good guys, or whatever.
definitely.
I think obviously the Dark Knight movies are great, and you can't knock those. And I think that's where a gritty world like that needs that. But for the Aquabats, which is like ridiculous live action cartoon, I think you need to like make it pop. So that's one thing we really try to do directorially on the show is
That's awesome.
make it pop.
That's awesome, definitely. Well, thank
Pop-
you very much,
pop music.
MC Bat Commander.
Yeah, we did it.
We'll see you at the end for season 2, and we'll see you Geekscapes right here, Geekscape.net.
Right here on Geekscape. Collapse.